Sup, gamers? We're doing our spooky October podcast today, so get ready for some spooky times.
That's Eric, AJ,
I'm AJ,
and I'm Matt.
and together we are really stupid. This is terrible, right? Yay!
We're leaving that. I don't care what you say. That's awesome. That was
Welcome
funny.
to episode 3, technically episode 2. Still don't know how to count. So we finally got our boy Eric back.
The first
Hello.
one was a test one.
It's true. So adorable.
So
We had a guitar.
yeah, we had a guitar. Everyone got bent and twisted about it.
Yes, a lot of people don't want the guitar to come back unless I'm playing it. Fine, I won't bring it back unless I'm playing
So
it.
join us next week for the guitar stream.
Yes, it'll be great. So we figured we're going to try to do something a little bit different for everybody today. So Eric is actually going to take the mantle on this one. What are we going to do today, Eric?
So we're gonna talk about pop culture Halloween-y stuff. We're gonna get into that. Maybe some of our spooky games that we want to talk about. What we're doing for Halloween, maybe.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good. What else?
I like that. Probably we'll go into some conversations about creepy games, old creepy games, current horror games that are coming out, if anybody's been playing it. So first half of the podcast is just going to be us kind of going back and forth with that. Second half of the podcast, we're going to turn on our Instagram Lives, and so this way we can talk to everybody directly, see if we can kind of get a conversation going with everyone. So currently then, are you guys playing any kind of scary games now?
Not really, because scary games are not my forte.
That's very cool.
I haven't played one in a long time, but I am excited for Diablo 3 coming out on the Switch on
also,
November 2nd.
Just to interrupt, because Matt's not looking at the camera currently, because we're actually currently also playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yep.
So we're going to actually go back and forth between Matt playing and us discussing, going over the podcast. So again,
We figured we'd try something a little different. We just started the game, so you'll see us just kind of talk because we're playing it in the corner. So if anything, we'll change the scene over.
I was going to say, why don't you change it over now? Show everyone what they're missing.
So currently this is literally the first 10 minutes of the game. I mean, the game is gorgeous.
Looks great.
I don't know what's going on, but I like the snow.
Yeah, apparently they had a caravan and they're going through the snow trying to find find somewhere to stay up for the night and during the storm. So and plan out their attack. I think it's a heist, but I'm not 100% sure because this is
paying attention.
No.
Oh.
I was skipping it so we can get to a point where we can just dick around and kill things. I don't know.
I like dicking around.
To be honest.
So Matt, you were saying so you don't like so horror games aren't really your forte.
No.
Okay.
Horror games are definitely not my forte. There we go. And they really aren't. I don't know. I've never really been a big fan. I mean, yeah, I've played some zombie games. Yeah, I've played some other games because I played them. But I mean, the one game that looks really sick, and I'm not. I've seen a couple of gameplay about it. Is was it Overkill's The Walking Dead? That game looks ridiculous. It looked brutal as hell. It's a 4-player co-op. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead, but not as arcadey. It's more like survival-ish. It's pretty ridiculous. It looks insane. You got to look at a gameplay. I mean, I think it's still in beta because I think it was the beta that people were playing. The game actually hasn't come out.
Okay.
But it looks really cool. I don't know. I'm not like I said. I'm not a big fan of them. I mean, some of them are good. I mean, Dead Space is good. I've played that.
I was just about to say, I'm actually started playing. I got 2 and 3 from Xbox free downloads, and then I just bought the first one for $15 a couple nights ago. Started playing it again. I forgot how much I love that game, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I thought 3 was probably the best one.
No, I haven't played any of the other sequels because I only beat half of the first one years ago when I first had it on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Second one's the best.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So speaking of which, so what about yourself there, sir? Are you playing any current games? Because I know that you were doing your spooky reviews and everything, which I thought were fucking awesome. Speaking of which, if you guys haven't read them yet, go back on to All4Gamerz.com. That's ALL4 Gamerz GAMERZ.com. Read this guy's articles; they're freaking awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Of course, I got you.
Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, so I played Guacamelee 2. Now, they're not like super spooky games, but like, you know, they're kind of themed. Like Guacamelee 2 kind of has to do with the land of the dead, and you know, it's all in Mexican culture. You know, like Dia de los Muertos and stuff like that. Then I did Visage, which is, I'm sure if you watch any like Let's Play gamers right now, they have been playing Visage for the most part. It's kind of this new like PT successor, kind of. They kind of even poke fun at that they're almost like PT. So they kind of picked up where it left off. And then I played a indie game named September 1999, which it's like I think it's 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and it's free, and it's on Steam. You should go pick it up. It's really cool. It's atmospheric. It's got cool mechanics. Well, not really mechanics, but it's got a cool like story. A really short story that you know you kind of walk around and look at. And then I played Oxenfree, which I'm not sure why I never heard of it before. I looked into games like this, like psychological horrors and stuff. But it's really cool. Great music, great aesthetic. There's really no gameplay, so it's super casual. So I'd recommend that too if you want to pick that up. And I'm also playing right now. I'm playing Luigi's Mansion, the one that just came out on the 3DS. I think that's really it as far as, you know, Halloween themed games I've been playing recently.
Okay. Well, so yeah, you were telling me about before for Luigi's Mansion, right? Mm-hmm. So you were saying like he was going into like, you know, better detail about the actual mechanics and you know, which is always something I like to hear everyone's opinions on. So I haven't played the first one for the Nintendo DS. What are your thoughts on that? You were saying something about the gyroscopics?
Yeah, since I have the original little tiny one here, I don't have like any attachments for it because I really haven't had. There wasn't really a lot of games I was interested in. I kind of just got it to play the new Pokemon, and then I moved on and played other stuff. But so the original GameCube version had the 2-stick system, so you could kind of move and aim. But now you can't do that, so you have to kind of move and aim with the gyroscopic, you know, feature they have that you tilt up and down. So that's kind of funky, but you know, I'm still enjoying it. I played that game, I don't know how many times now, maybe like 10 times over.
Jeez.
I love it so much.
Okay. Wow. 10 times. I thought that me playing Zelda for like 6 times. All right.
That's but I mean, awesome. Luigi's Mansion is like 4 or 5 hours long if you know, plus right through it.
Shut up, phone. Sorry.
If you go right through it, it's like 5 hours long. So that's why it's like a casual.
So that's really not bad, and that's actually what I appreciate a lot about like other video games. Like some video games kind of stick away too long because they're trying to get as much content out of the game as possible. But I mean, if the story's already been told, I think it's like beating a dead horse a lot of times. But yeah, so 5 hours for the game, I actually never really clocked it. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, since I obviously have done it so many times, I think I even had the strategy guide when it came out, which was 2001 or 2. I think it was 2002. Right. So I like, you know, I could blow right through it.
That's good. So you know all the nifty secrets and everything?
Yeah, for the most part.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So are there any other kind of like horror games that you're looking forward to buying? Or
I saw another one. I don't remember the name of it, but it was kind of like, it was like the same way, it plays the same way Visage does or PT does, where you just walk around, you know, you have like a flashlight or some other item. But I didn't get a chance to buy it because I saw Oxenfree. I was going to play that if I didn't play Oxenfree for my review. Okay. So I'm going to probably look into it and play that around when it gets closer to Halloween. Because when are we recording this? On the 28th.
28th, yes.
Yeah,
so we got a few days.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be releasing this on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So actually, this will actually be our nice little Halloween special. That's where we're gonna know, we're trying to have a nice theme going on here for everybody. We're also got another video that we'll be working on too, as a kind of like more like a creepy kind of thing to it for a Halloween special too. So we just got a couple of things going on. Matt, you look surprised. What happened?
Yeah, no, I was just like so it's just really funny just because like we're playing this. I put the horses way back in the background, and then all of a sudden they're here. It's just weird. I was like, wait, what?
They're magical horses.
Yeah, they're magical horses.
See, this is like, it actually encompasses the theme here of like, witchery and stuff like that. Speaking of witchery, so we were actually just playing, beforehand, we were playing Soul Calibur 4. So we're debating about doing a review about that one. And I played as Geralt from The Witcher 3, and he's my favorite character right now. I love Geralt.
Whatever.
I won against Eric.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, then I had to choose that warlock-looking guy with the flags.
I played low tier for you. You're welcome.
You went easy on me.
I
still won though.
Yeah. I can't win against you. I even lost and smashed you all the time. I don't know why. It's just you. So I can't play you anymore.
Listen, I just bring my A game when it comes to you. It's
just falter.
It's really about it. Like you kind of get like nervous. It's like I can't go. I don't know. He's just like, have you seen this guy? But but yeah. So sticking on creepy games, I downloaded Dead Space 1. I've been playing Dead Space 1. When I originally played it for the 360, I didn't have the headset. So now I have my Turtle Beach headset, so it's got the surround sound. I have played it in dim light, and I freaking got up to one part where I was not expecting anything to happen. And then you just see like one of these little bastards run right past you, and I screamed like a little girl, like, ah! Ah, damn it. But that game is so creepy. So creepy, and I really am excited to take a look at the second and third one. Mm-hmm. So I know that a lot of people said the third one was like kind of like overkill and fairly unneeded.
Yeah, I think it got like from the first one it was more of a psychological horror, and then second kind of brought more action to it, and then the third one really went more towards the action side, especially because they were trying to do co-op.
Okay.
So it kind of loses its value at co-op, I feel.
Without a doubt, yeah. If you're going to kind of go more action, like, to me, you can't really have an action in I like the psychological survival horror. Mm-hmm. That's incredibly scary because you have a limited amount of things that you can do, and you want to make sure you do a lot of resource management because you have these things trying to kill you. But if you have, like, unlimited ammo and you're a badass and you're just going around hunting everybody, it's like Doom, but I love Doom so much. So like Doom doesn't actually try to be a psychological horror. It's straight up action. You're a badass and you're going against a legion of hell.
Yeah.
So what is not to like about that game? Love it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, it's good. It really is good, but for me it's a little too fast paced. I mean, I think Halo is fast paced, but Doom is like just insane.
Even like compared to Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Huh?
Like I think Halo's kind of.
Well, yeah, Halo is fast paced compared to those two games. It's probably around the same pace as like Call of Duty.
I don't know. I think like now the more modern Halos. I'm thinking more towards like Halo 3 and Reach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are more slow.
I feel like but like the multiplayer on them at least.
Oh. Okay.
I definitely I actually did it, and you're probably gonna laugh at me, but probably. I actually did finally pick up Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
I bought it because I was like, you know what? I don't want to play. I don't want to play the zombie mode. If I want to, yeah, but I'll only play it with other people.
Right.
Because that's the best place. Honestly, I think zombie mode is probably one of the better co-op games, even though it's like a secondary thing. But most people just buy Call of Duty just for the zombie mode.
Right.
So, but I mean, it's a good. I think it's like 3 different levels on this one. There's the Titanic, Ancient Rome, and somewhere else. I forget where it is, but it's pretty cool. It's interesting, and there's like an actual story with it.
Okay,
which is cool. So
that wasn't the same thing with Black Ops 2.
All of Black Ops had a zombie mode.
Well,
World of War started it.
Yeah.
World at War started it
because they had the characters.
But with like an actual story arc or storyline with the zombie mode.
Yeah, this has an actual storyline.
Right, but it was cause I haven't played Black Ops in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So Black Ops 2 or 3. Like, do all of them have story modes, or is it
I think
this one kind of really started it.
Yeah, the Black Ops started the story mode with the zombie.
Right.
But I mean, I played it. It's I actually really like the BR mode.
Yeah.
The Battle Royale mode. I think it's...
Well, that's what I kind of figured. That's why you picked it up.
That's the only reason why I picked it up, was because of the BR mode. And, it's a lot of fun. Am I good at it? No. But actually, it was funny. I got into a game with a couple of random guys. I only had one. Like, I've only played, like, maybe 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And I got into a random group with a whole bunch of people, and we ended up... It was only 3 of us? Yeah, it was 3 of us, and we ended up winning the whole game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which was cool. So it's, like, got a fully equipped paladin, which is, like, the big 50 cal sniper rifle.
Okay.
And it's, like... I'm terrible at it. I'm potato aim. Total potato aim. But I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It's definitely a good time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like I mean, they just announced also with that. Speaking of BR modes, Battlefield, the Battlefield BR mode, it won't launch until March.
They're gonna be missing out then.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the whole entire thing of what they were kind of like advertising that they were going to be doing?
No, not really. I mean, they were definitely doing it so. They're not advertising as much as like say Call of Duty was.
Right.
They're not doing the whole thing of like, oh, it's a battle royale mode and whatnot. No, they're not doing that. They're just doing more of a like, hey, this is the Battlefield experience, but we're also including a BR mode. But the BR mode is not coming until March.
Okay.
Because they want to make sure the rest of the game is polished before they can lay it out. Which is, I think, is a good move. They actually were supposed to have the game already launched, but they ended up pushing it back a month. So it's not coming. It was supposed to come out, I think it was supposed to come out last week.
Well, probably would have been really buggy. That's why they got to push it back, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I think they couldn't compare because Red Dead came out this week. And like 2 weeks ago came Call of Duty came out.
Right.
So they're going to be right in the middle of the two of them, and a lot of people weren't pre-ordering the game. So that's probably why.
So I do actually want to go touch on the topics, and we're going to go back to Doom here just to go on to the other topic I want to talk about. So with Fortnite, so the Battle Royale that we're talking about, right? So you guys are seeing it pop up in a lot of different games. You got Call of Duty, you got Battle Royales coming up everywhere. Do you think that Battle Royale has actually kind of like, reached its peak where everybody's interested in now, and that's probably going to start to spiral down? Because that's kind of what I'm noticing. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's...
I mean, I don't know. I think they're going to be, like, Call of Duty and Battlefield are going to reinvigorate the genre, because this is the first time any AAA game studio or anybody is trying Battle Royale. All these other studios have been like lesser knowns and whatnot. There's not it's not a AAA franchise doing it.
Fortnite's epic.
Well, yeah, Fortnite's epic, but before Epic even put out the BR mode, they had the original mode, and no one played it.
Well, I know people play it now for the V-Bucks.
Yeah,
which is like, which kills me for some reason.
But I think that V-Bucks you can only use in the actual.
Yeah, in the Battle Royale Fortnite.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's what I was thinking. Is like it's kind of like I've noticed seeing a trend like it's like everyone was blowing up about Fortnite last year when it first came out. Battle Royale, this, that, and the other thing. Now that everybody else is trying to, I think it's like now becoming like more of an oversaturation. It's like
well, yeah, because there's so many different. So. The first one was H1Z1.
Yeah,
H1Z1 had a BR mode that really didn't take out because it was so buggy and it was only on the PC. Then the culling is another one that just came.
That's one I played.
Yeah, that one I know was on Xbox for a while.
Oh, I tried Xbox. I don't know if it did.
Yeah,
and then they had the calling 2. Realized nobody wanted. I think they had they had like 300 players over 24 hours on the release day, which is bad.
Yeah.
And then they went back to the first one and just decided to up that one, and like make it better. And it.
And then they had obviously Fortnite came out, and then it was PUBG. Technically PUBG first.
Yeah. But that's why PUBG tried to
came
Fortnite.
From
H1Z1. Yeah, because one of the best players on that decided to make his own BR game. I still think PUBG is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a great idea, and and I like the fact of the matter that PUBG has 3 or 4 maps now?
Yeah.
That's what they have. I mean, I'm sorry, Fortnite, okay, yeah, every 30 days they change up the map just a little tweak here, a little tweak there, make things a little bit more interesting. But for 30 days, you're just like, that's all it is. I mean, like, Fortnite, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, it's fun, especially with people, but I don't know, like you said, you die, you go back into the lobby, load up again, you have to wait.
Yeah, that's fun.
Well, I mean, but that's with any BR mode. It's like, it's the same thing also with, like, with Call of Duty or anything like that. You're playing for an X amount of time, yeah, you have to go back to the lobby, wait for another new game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a little bit shorter. If you die pretty quick, yeah. But that's why I like the bigger maps. Like, Call of Duty, I think the games are about 20 to 30 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, I've only played a couple of them, but they're 88 players. But if you play duos, it's 100 players. Which is weird.
Maybe it's for queue times.
Yeah, I think it is for queue times. I don't mind. I think the game is a lot of fun.
I think personally, just to wrap up this segment, to go back to Doom, to go into the other topic I want to talk about. Personally, I think that Fortnite and PUBG, I think that they've kind of perfected the whole Battle Royale system. I think personally, everybody should just kind of chill out and do their own thing, instead of like a Battle Royale. But that's just me, especially because if you're going to, like, let them be them, kind of deal. Mm-hmm. Like, Call of Duty's Call of Duty. Why do you got to try to do something else?
Well, this newer one seems more like they're taking it into a different direction, which is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, it's kind of getting...
Yeah, it's the same
boring
formula every year, everything, every whatever.
Well, exactly. Call of Duty is, like, I think, synonymous with, what do you got? The NHL 2K or whatever else, all the other sports games. It's literally the same thing, only with
that's kind of what people want.
Right, exactly. So you're buying Call of Duty because you know it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
You're buying NHL 2K, NBA 2K, whatever else, because you know exactly. So it definitely has a following.
Like Halo's like 3 to reach, and then reach to 4. Those were like big learning curves. You had to jump in.
Right.
Maybe you were better at reach than you were at 4, and then maybe you're better at 5 than you were at 4.
Yeah.
But I think the problem with the Battle Royales is that it's so hard to have this thing that makes you stick out at this point, because it's getting saturated, but it's not really saturated because people only are really playing the big 3, the PUBG, Call of Duty's version of it, and Fortnite. I think PUBG catered to the PC audience, and then when I tried to hop to Xbox, there was a gap there, and that's where Fortnite came in.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be really difficult for people to switch over after experiencing that kind of thing. So anybody who switched to Fortnite and enjoyed building or using a controller, they're going to stay there. If not, they're going to go back to PUBG. And now maybe both of them will probably try Call of Duty, but if they were getting Call of Duty anyway, maybe they'll try it out, but I don't know if the numbers are going to stay up for Call of Duty's version of it.
Well, I think Call of Duty's going to stay around for a little while. I think because but like, it's funny because if you look on Twitch, you see how many people are watching Fortnite and now Call of Duty. Call of Duty is like almost double, if not triple, the Fortnite audience now.
But,
really?
Oh yeah.
But who's playing it? It's not really watching.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you have like Ninja. He went and switched over back to Black Ops.
And he probably got yelled at.
Probably. People are like, but that's where he made his bread and butter.
Yeah.
He used to play a lot of Halo and a lot of Call of Duty. Then now he played a lot of Fortnite and became the best Fortnite player. But I mean, he's also in all these commercials now for the phone, and he's on ESPN. He was
Ellen.
on ESPN the magazine. He was on Ellen. Yeah,
that's when you know you made it. You're on Ellen.
So that's where we got to go. Help us get to Ellen, guys, please. All right, so switching topics back to Doom to progress further. So you said that on the Doom. So let's elaborate on that.
Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. I haven't played a lot of it. But it's enjoyable. But to me, I don't know.
You're a fucking space marine, dude. First F-bomb, and you're freaking killing like the hordes of Satan.
I'm gonna put a counter in the little. I'm gonna put a counter right there.
I think we're gonna only allow ourselves one F-bomb per episode each. So I think I get right there.
I'm gonna put a little one up above his head.
Ding!
Ding!
First F-bomb. We try to keep this PG-13. There's only so many F-bombs.
But well, we could put it for mature audiences on YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm not even mature, so
Whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a good game. I did like it. The graphics look great. It's not my cup of tea. I'm more of the person that likes playing Battlefield because I want to sit there. I want to pace myself. I don't want to run into a fight. Like, even, like, give me an option where I can duck behind cover for a second.
You can duck behind cover in the game.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
Not when we played. Like, I've played it for a while, and I can't duck behind. You literally jump up over things and just hit things with shotguns and bash them in the face.
So much fun. No, you can duck behind cover. It's just that you'll have somebody up your butt like within a millisecond.
Yeah, no.
So you can do it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I pre-ordered Doom Eternal.
Oh, dude, I'm so playing that game.
I pre-ordered it, so I'm going to play it. I think that game should have had a co-op, to be honest with you, for the campaign. But that's my personal opinion. So
you play the multiplayer?
Yeah, we played it a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
It's rough. Yeah, it is very rough.
I like the customization though. Not a lot of games do that anymore. Where you can like choose a piece of armor and look good. Maybe like Fortnite. I mean not Fortnite. For Honor.
I think that's
For Honor is a fun game.
I think like For Honor was like just to finish this idea to move on further. I think For Honor was because when I heard it, people were talking about like this is such an amazing game. Then as soon as it released,
because it's Ubisoft. Yeah, Ubisoft did not a great job balancing and whatnot. So like certain characters were super overpowered. Like even though they were really quick and not have a lot of armor, still their combos were insane, and they had like things where it just suck your power, and it was just even though you have a really tanky character that you don't get flinched a lot, you'd still get flinched because they're so small and so nimble.
Okay.
It's just don't get me wrong, it's a great game, and I like the idea of the multiple. They have a siege mode now, which is there's an attacker and defending in the new Marching Fire update. I haven't played it yet, but it looks cool. I'm definitely down for it. That's why I think it was on Games for Gold on Xbox.
I downloaded it.
Yeah, but next time you're on, I'm down to play. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's not terrible. I mean, once you get online, and doing one-on-one battles. Oh yeah, it sucks. But if you're playing with a team, 3 or 4 players, at least 2 or 3 players, you can wreck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can have a lot of fun with it.
That's when you start cheesing people.
Oh yeah. I forget what the hell the guy's name, but he's on the knight side, and he was a guy with a big pike. I use him because I can. He has so many unblockable attacks.
I don't know why I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Unblockable dude. I'm fairly certain that's it.
I mean, there's a lot of unblockable people.
Yeah, I always use the big sumo guy with the big stick.
Alright.
I used him for a while. You know what it is? It's just there's so many games out right now.
Yeah.
You can't play them all. It's so hard. Trust me, I wish I had more time. I literally have maybe a half hour a night to play.
You have that much time?
That's if I want to lose sleep so I could play the game.
Oh God, that doesn't. No, this needs at least 7 hours of sleep just to look like this, which is terrible. I should probably get 10 in that case. So moving on forward to Diablo 2. 3. No, Diablo. I thought it was Diablo 2 for the Switch. No.
3.
Is it 3?
I don't think that would work.
See, this is actually what.
Well, they're so what Nintendo when they announced Diablo 3, the Eternal Edition, which is Diablo 3 with all the expansions. So on Xbox and PS4, they already released all the expansions, and on the computer. So on the Switch, it's the first time it's going on the Switch. They're also saying, Blizzard is saying that they're having upcoming Diablo projects going to be on the Switch, and they're going to have other newer projects. So I'm assuming they're now, since Nintendo has their own online service, I wouldn't be surprised to see if Overwatch is on it. I would not be surprised if they do I know, it would be cringy. I trust me, I know. But I'm saying I would not be surprised, or they have StarCraft. I wouldn't be surprised if StarCraft isn't on there either.
I can see that.
I can see StarCraft because that kind of
like a basic version of StarCraft.
Oh yeah, I mean StarCraft 2. It's a top-down, like...
Yeah, I mean,
I
more
can
like,
see that.
I'm thinking of controls for these games. Like, playing Overwatch with a controller is so difficult.
Well, I mean, I don't
Just-
mind. I love playing...
FPSs in general with a controller.
Yeah, but if like, for me, I can't play mouse and keyboard. I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, but you're always going to get outclassed by someone with a mouse and keyboard. For the
Yeah,
most part.
but that's why if you're playing Overwatch on the Switch, you'll be playing against other people on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Same, like, I mean, that's why I don't, like, I agree with Fortnite, but, like, you can set it so you can play with people on just your Xbox, so you know people are going to be playing with a controller. Or you can play against everyone and get wrecked. Or, like, I mean, when you're playing against everyone, you're playing against mobile players.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Fortnite is the only game that I know of so far that does everything. So it does PS4, Xbox, and you can all play together, which I think is awesome.
Not
That's
Rocket
pretty
League yet, right?
No, Rocket League not yet.
We were trying that and we couldn't get it out.
Well, yeah, it's also Brawlhalla. We were trying because I have it on the PC and I can play with my Xbox remote because it hasn't come out on the Xbox yet.
Oh man, that's such a fun game too.
But
who knew?
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at for time, guys? Are we over the half-hour mark?
Probably.
All right, so let's do some Instagram Live. Let's switch back to Matt's playthrough here. He's still in the snowy mountain of...
Yeah, I'm just...
I don't know where.
Yeah, we're just kind of just...
Moseying on
on. Like I said, I'm just trying to play through some of the tutorial and whatever to get to... So I can just stick around.
Fair enough.
That's all I want to do.
That's all he just wants to dick around. Can't there be just like a fast forward button, like a dick around button?
No, you have to be cinematic to be a AAA title now.
Oh yeah, it's so true though.
Alright, well let's see here. You should be able to switch on to Instagram Live and see what everybody's up to now. This isn't awkward at all.
I mean, this game is gorgeous. It really is. I know you guys. I don't know if you guys have been watching, but it's definitely a really gorgeous game.
I love the graphics so far.
I mean, the snow looks amazing.
I'm just waiting for the multiplayer.
Yeah, the multiplayer is going to be awesome. I just can't wait to just be playing because I know like everybody and their mother has been playing this game. It's insane.
Even their moms?
Oh yeah.
Moms play?
Yes.
Gamer moms.
Gamer moms are the best moms.
You can't say that, dude.
So November. So we'll come back to this. So November, we're so the first game that comes out is the Let's Go. Well, technically it's the what the hell is it? Oh, it's on the Switch is Diablo. So that shit is gonna be fun. I got a couple of people that I'm gonna be playing with, so we'll definitely get some.
I didn't go live just yet.
So, but I'm gonna definitely do it, and I'm excited because I have a plan for Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
Okay,
for the
let's
Switch.
hear
you.
So that combines two games technically.
Go on.
So it combines Pokemon Go,
right,
and the system. So I have an idea because my wife, she plays games, but she doesn't play like games like how we play them. She doesn't play on a console. She doesn't have time for it. But she plays Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get her to come on, and maybe I'll take my camera out, and I'll interview the guys that she raids with. And
cool.
I had this epiphany the other day because she's on like all of these forums to do these raids and everything, because every month they come out with a new raid boss and whatnot. And like last month was Mewtwo, this month it was Gratina. So she goes to these raids, and there's a Pokemon gym right by my house. So we walk there, and so she meets up with like all these guys and women, like moms, like grandmas, play the game, and I'm like, it's such a wild thing to see, like the vastness. So you think Pokemon Go, okay? You think the normal person, like 25 to 35, plays it? No, there are people that are...
That's gotta be like 18 to 35.
Like 18 to 35, but you know what I mean. Like,
right.
We grew up... Like, Pokemon is our generation. But it's wild to see these people like my grandmother's age,
Right.
70 years old, playing this, and they have 6 phones.
So the good thing about that, and actually that I wrote something about in my article, mobile gaming is actually becoming more and more predominant.
Yeah.
So you see a lot more people because it's easily accessible. You always, almost everybody has a cell phone or a smartphone.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, a cell phone or anything like that, it's a pocket computer.
Right, exactly. You have more technology in a phone than the freaking originally NASA freaking space freaking thing back in the '68 when we landed on the moon, or was it an actual
no,
like
it was
a soundstage?
No, it was a computer.
Landed on the moon.
The computer had, I think, what was it? 10 was there's more power in a calculator now than there was in the first computer.
I mean, I believe
like
that.
a TI-83
Oh,
Plus.
yeah.
There's more power in one of those things than there was in the original computer. And the original computer had server rooms that were as big as, like, say,
like an actual office.
I want to say
Like
a
a floor.
like a 5,000 square foot warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's how big the computer was, and it only had, I think it was like
64 kilobytes.
no, I think it was,
Kilobytes,
no,
yeah.
I think it was like
Shit.
it was either 64 or like 120.
Yeah.
Like
At least
like
in
it
the
was
kilobytes.
such a like you just sit there, you're like, what?
And
Really?
that's like a floor of your,
There's
business.
a picture, it's like you've probably seen it. Like there's a guy who's holding like a big stack of like those freaking old ass
Yeah.
fucking computer discs. That's number 2, by the way, F-bomb. And then I'm keeping track. We got a little timer thingy right over here.
Well, if you, I mean, he's got to do something in editing.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Gotta put the bleep in there. So
I could probably do that, actually.
that'd be awesome. All right, so we just gotta watch it again and watch for me to say the F-bomb. So the picture is that this guy's got like a bunch of freaking stacks, and it's like it looked like it had to be like 30 or 40 stacks of these old discs, and then one USB thumb drive.
Mhm.
It says 125 gigabytes in the hand, and then the one that the guy had like 30 or 40 discs on was like 138 megabytes.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah,
freaking
floppy disk?
crazy. Yeah, the
I
floppy
think they
disk.
had 4 megabytes.
What's going on, everybody? So we're actually we're going live right now. I'm glad that you guys are joining us. We're in the middle of filming our podcast, so we just wanted to see if anybody had any conversation topics. We're trying something new. See what you guys want to talk about for the rest of the podcast as we're filming. See, we got the proof right there that we're filming.
Yep.
That's you.
That is me.
Not
Of
you.
course,
That is not
me.
of course.
That's you.
That's you.
That's me.
Nope.
No, that's Matt.
Yes.
What's up?
That is Matt. So, what do you guys think of the website? You guys have any video games that you guys are looking at? Explain how to develop an epic beard. All right, go for it.
You have genetics that allow you to grow one, and then don't shave. That's it.
Okay. I don't have an epic beard. I have a beard.
You just can grow out.
Yeah, I know. It's
I have patches like that when I get short on mine.
yeah, it's terrible. So now we're okay. So oh god, Ryan wants to talk about Dark Souls.
Oh, yes.
I've never actually played
All
Dark
right.
Souls.
We're doing it. We don't have the game here, but we're going to do this. So, Eric, I don't know if you heard about what our
Dark
plan
Souls.
was.
I haven't. I
This
don't know
is
what
going
Dark-
to be
Is that like
hilarious.
Is that like what?
So we
A
were
scary game? I've never heard of it.
so we were planning because
Keep online.
he wanted to
Fallout
Ryan,
76 is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
so he's like, oh, we should play Drunk Souls and have him play it.
Mhm.
So I think it would be a good idea.
Should I practice? This game I've never played before.
Wait, I have a feeling that you're being a little
Facetious.
yeah, facetious
No.
or sarcastic. No. Or sarcastic.
What was the other?
Which
other
one?
So
first one or the
we
third
got
one?
to actually what's that?
I said I'm only good at the third one.
Playing EVE Online, waiting for Fallout 6 beta. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the 76 beta. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to play it. I'm definitely excited because it's going to be one of the first multiplayer versions of that. So it's definitely, I'm excited about it. It should be fun.
Definitely should be fun. I think if I may, I don't know how you guys are doing it. Okay, so we're talking about when Ryan was streaming. Check out All4Gamerz. It's A4GZ and the number 1 on Twitch. So Ryan, streams for the All4Gamer channel on there when he can. So we were discussing last week about me, Matt, and Eric playing Dark Souls, and I am absolutely terrible at Dark Souls. Last time I played Dark Souls, I raged and I almost broke my controller. So we figured every time that I'd start to rage, I'd take a shot, and it'll get interesting real quick. Sea of Thieves. Okay. Sea of Thieves should be good.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves is a lot of fun. We've played it a bunch.
I haven't played it.
So Ryan says, I think 2 of you or 3 of us should sit behind AJ while he plays Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1 and on PlayStation, on Xbox, and every time AJ dies, we should drink.
Oh no.
Oh, it should be him drinking, because then he won't rage that bad.
Oh no! The more drunk I get, I'll probably
again.
rage a lot more.
No, but then he'll die.
I mean, that's probably true. And then
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Also, my girlfriend's in the lobby now. Sorry for not texting you, sweetheart. Whoopsie.
Oh, I have to sit behind you
safely.
because I'm gonna backseat game you, and I can't backseat game you in front of you.
Oh, that's true. Then that would be considered front seat gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. That makes sense. So, okay, so. Okay. Punish him. Okay, so I love this. There's a lot of conversation going on right now. Sea of Thieves. Okay. So my buddy said Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is actually a pretty fun game.
We haven't played any of the expansions.
We haven't played any of the expansions. We need
the last time we played it was before The Hungering Deep came out. That was one of the last ones we played. And it is a lot of fun. I haven't played it since they updated everything. It should be pretty good so far. I haven't heard too many bad things, but I just wish they would add more stuff to do, especially and reward you for playing single player. You have to play that game with other people. That's the only bad thing about it. It's not a bad thing, but it's a good thing that you have to play with other people, but sometimes you can't get on the same time as your friends. So. Right.
Which is obviously, usually the thing that sucks. My buddy said he got pirated bad last week, which is always he was telling me about that. Hey, Brianna!
Hello.
Eric says hi. Ryan says hi. Other people suck. Yes, they do. They can suck a lot of times. Alright, let's see. If we turn this around Okay, so the reason of why we started the live conversation here is because, this is really good. I'm glad that we're, having a lot of talking points here. So what other kind of games are you guys currently playing? Are you guys looking forward to any kind of releases? Are you playing anything now that you guys are really stoked about talking about? We'll just have to, because you got to give the people what they want.
I mean, I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege for the most part, which I stream every once in a while. I haven't really streamed in a while, though.
Speaking of which, he's got to get back on the streaming. Plug your stream!
Elite Dies. No spaces.
On Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You got to say the whole thing, man. They got to know where to find you.
Twitch.com.
No, Twitch.tv
/Elite Thighs.
There you go. Elite Thighs, because he's got manly thighs. Okay, so why does people make fun of AJ? He's a soft and sweet man.
Because it's easy.
I really don't care. Okay. Easy, Red Dead 2, all of us. The amount of ADHD and stupidity. That sounds like fun. Yes. Alright, I'm going to go to GameStop right now and pick it up.
Xbox?
Yes.
I'm down with that.
Anybody else? Xbox?
Well, whenever, what's it called, comes out? Multiplayer.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I liked. I liked that the best last time in the first Red Dead. Well, the story was good.
Come on.
The multiplayer was killer.
That's true. Hopefully it's actually going to be. Speaking of multiplayer, so my buddy actually just keeps on bringing up a very good point. If Red Dead comes to PC, I'm in. Really, dude? Buy it on console.
It's
probably going to come.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of which. So that's what's going on with Matt. And Matt's making all sorts of
I'm killing wolves, apparently. We saved John Marston.
What's it called on?
John Marston.
The gameplay on.
Oh yeah. So we got the camera going on over there too. So all right, so we were talking about if Red Dead comes to PC, I own a Switch and a PC. It's not gonna. All right, so supposedly it's not gonna be coming out on PC.
It probably will eventually.
Yeah, it will eventually because I think it would. I don't remember when it came out on
Or
GTA. Yeah, GTA 5.
I think it was like a year.
I think it was a year or two.
After.
Yeah, after it released on the consoles.
That's about all right. So it's only coming to console. I don't know about Switch, but as far as I'm
I doubt
aware,
it's
it
gonna
only
come on
comes
Switch.
to console. These are rumors, he says. So he was talking. He actually brought up a really good point. So a lot of people are actually really excited about
Who
Fallout 6.
Daycon?
Yeah,
76.
that's what I
Or
said. Fallout
Draycon,
76.
sorry.
Draycon. You got to get the man's name right.
Need reading glasses.
Okay, so Fallout 76. So I love you, AJ. I love you too. This is a great idea.
So I am. Yeah.
I did say 6. Son of a bitch.
I told you.
Shut your whorish mouth. Okay, so all right, so Fallout 76. Discuss. What do you guys excited for it?
No.
He thinks it's going to be bad because it's unproven multiplayer, but that's why they also have a beta. So it might be terrible the first couple of weeks it's out, but Bethesda's always going to put patches, make sure it's nice, make sure it's good. I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited for it because I actually really liked Fallout 4, but
Right.
I didn't play it a lot because of I couldn't play with my friends.
Yeah.
Like I was actually it's funny because I had a whole bunch of friends that were playing with at the time, but we were literally just chronologically doing our the whole thing the whole time. It was
Right.
really fun. But I would much rather play with somebody in the same game instead of, hey, I built a base over here. Oh, I should build a base over there too. But in 2 completely different games.
Right. Uh-oh.
You dirty raider with me.
What? The beta is horrible because it's only during specific times. Who wants to be a dirty raider with me? He's going back onto the pirate game. And I'm an asshole, so
Oh no, you could be a raider in Fallout.
So I'm sorry for the other people I played with, cause GG. Like Conan, the game sucked.
Boo.
Oof, ouch, that's a burn.
Boo. I just think it's going to be not great because the AI they have is not made to focus 2 people, if that makes sense. I think the PvP is going to be cool. PvE is going to be really buggy. It'd probably not work right.
Alright, fair enough. But I mean, I would think that because the biggest draw of the whole entire game is that there's a limited amount of people that you can actually drop in game with, right? It's like up to, what, a dozen or so?
I have no idea.
I thought it was a completely open world, but you can choose to either have choose to have people in a lobby or in your world, or you cannot. I haven't really read up too much on it.
Right.
But I think you could choose either way. You could do it just completely PvE, or you could play PvP, where there's just gonna be monsters that everyone's going after, and you can raid against other things. Also, before I leave, watch A Small Spanish Girl from Breaking Things. What? What did he say?
What's he saying?
Also, before I leave, to watch A Small Spanish Girl from Breaking Things. Eric, if you ever want Rainbow Six buddies, you can carry. I'm here for you, boo.
I have it on PC.
Deuces. Yeah, he's on PC too.
Okay,
I think.
good. Good, well, I'll get a 5-stack with him.
Hey,
Hello.
what's going on? What was that? Who_games?
I read you flag yourself PvP or not. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You could put it yourself as PvP or go against PvE. I mean, personally, I'm just gonna go PvE because
You're gone.
yeah.
Oh, wait.
Here, we could just do it like. We could just do it
You
like
need
that.
another,
See, that actually makes. We need to get like another stand. Actually, my arm is starting to fall asleep.
I have stand, but
So
whatever.
that's actually not so bad. Yeah, we need to get another one. We'll just put up the phone right there. I like it.
We'll just
a
do
little
it that
clamp
way.
or something.
It's funny, I have one up back there, but we didn't
down.
plan it out very well.
But I do like. Shut your mouth. Out of here. I do like the idea though, because it's very into the interactive part of our podcast. I'm really glad that we were able to get some more people on there. We talked about 76, which is always good. So we were talking about
I don't know when I think the beta is soon. I just got the email the other day. Do you know when it is? When does it start? Because I'm not 100% sure, but I got the email. I just haven't had a chance to do anything about it. Want to go?
play. Well, yeah, you just hit the hot button too. Just this way people can see on the podcast.
How do you run? Is it just down on the right side?
It's pressing the double A, like GTA.
Oh, he's in the snow, that's why.
Yeah. But
Nice.
the 30th for PC, you can preload it now. I'm all downloaded. All right, yeah. I got it for the Xbox because I'm a console guy. Sorry. But okay, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably going to be a lot better on PC, to be honest with you, because all the Bethesda games are better on PC, I feel like. But what
Not
can I
all of
say? Most of them.
Most
Well,
of
with
them.
mods,
You're not
yeah.
wrong.
Do you know
Right.
any about the modding capabilities on 76 since it's multiplayer?
I don't know. I think they might
Boo.
do. I think they might do paid modding, but I'm not 100%
Yeah, I guess
sure.
'cause
But
it has
like
to be
in your
for-
PVE
Xbox
servers.
is going on now.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure.
Because the paid modding makes sense because everybody would have to have the ability to access it
Yeah.
because they would have to go with the full game.
Yeah.
But why would they, like, the number one thing you think about when you think of Bethesda games is modding, but why would they release something that completely diminishes the community? Maybe?
Well, I think they're putting it in there, but I think it might be later on. But I don't know the facts, so I'm not 100% sure. Do you know if they're doing any of the modding, Dracom? Because I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up with it. I saw that it was multiplayer, and I was like, pre-order. That's really what I did. I saw it, and I was like, people are gonna get it. I know somebody's gonna get it, so I'll just wait. But I don't know anything about the details about it or the modding or anything like that. Yeah, he said he's not sure. So same thing. I'm not 100% sure. I keep covering you. I'm sitting like this, like an idiot.
So, like, what are you covering your boobies?
No, I was covering your face on the actual podcast.
Well, it's all right. Nobody needs to see this all the time, you know. Can't really.
You're the face of All4Gamerz.
They're probably
That's
just-
terrible.
they're
That's a
watching
bad
gameplay.
face. Yeah. Well, that's very true. So let's cut back to the gameplay over there. So we got a couple of things going on.
Yeah.
Look at this gameplay.
Look at that. It's an Xbox controller. Woo!
You do realize all you have to do is press that button, right?
Oh my god, technology.
Oh my god.
You shut your mouth.
And then back on you.
Oh god.
That's
Oh,
why
that
he's
was
the hardware
terrible.
guy, not the software guy.
So, it's very true. That's actually very true. I know a lot about technology. Not really, though, but we'll just make it believe I do. So, alright, so what about, so with everyone else who's still here, what,
Some producer AJ is.
never said I was the best producer, my man. You get for what
Yes!
you pay for. So, being that
That's
nobody's
great.
paying for nothing, sorry.
That's amazing.
Karen Beth, hi, how are you? So we're talking about, as of right now, we're just wrapping up our podcast. This is the interactive portion that we're going with. We're having conversations about video games, anything that you're currently playing. Do you have any spooky games that you're currently playing right now? Do you have anything you want to specifically talk about? Call of Cthulhu. Not doing too bad. Thank you for asking.
No.
No?
They said great, and then he said Call of Cthulhu.
No. Well, somebody's, that's somebody else, Karen Beth.
Yeah, no, I meant like, it just sounded weird because
Oh.
you said Call of Cthulhu and then you said
My
great.
bad. Yes, I know. A terrible production. Thank you. I appreciate it. But, alright, so Call of Cthulhu. Let's discuss.
Oh, I'm not playing. Oh, no, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've heard and seen some things on YouTube, and that's pretty much about all I know of. Because, yeah, Oh, somebody said Last of Us.
Yeah.
I'm assuming part 2, because Last of Us is a good game, and beyond contrary on our Share Player 1 thing, I might have accidentally said that I want to get rid of Last of Us when I didn't mean to. I couldn't hear the question correctly.
They don't know what you're talking about. The episode hasn't dropped yet.
I know. Well, well, if you watch it, whatever.
Didn't you sign an NDA, bro?
No. It's another person.
Last of Us is
Whatever.
an awesome game. So the second one definitely should be really good. The graphical capabilities, if it actually stands up to what it looked like it was at E3, should be awesome.
My personal opinion on it is like, why, especially with E3, why did they show this really awesome thing, but with no actual release date, which kind of pissed me off a little bit. But alas,
Investors.
Assholes. Nope, one for me.
Nope. Darn.
I'm in the snow.
No, the first one.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's a great game. I love that game. I just started playing the what was it? The remastered edition, which was really good. Here, we'll do this.
So, I'm glad that we were able to.
There you go. Take it.
It's like becoming really close.
Sorry, I was just handing it to you.
All right, so I think we have just enough time to talk about one more game. So we were talking about Sea of Thieves. We talked about Fallout 76. We were talking about The Last of Us 1 and 2. So actually, you know what? Being that Karen Beth, she wanted to talk about the first one. Matt actually has played it the most, as far as I know.
Yep.
So Matt, what would you want to discuss about it?
I mean, it's an awesome. Well, that actually can go with the Halloween theme. What do you guys think about loot boxes? Like loot crates, like in cosmetic loot crates, or like that people are considering them gambling? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, probably just loot crates.
Strong beard game. Thank you. I actually shaved mine off because my wife wanted me to wear a goatee because she doesn't like the big beard. But Eric has a really nice beard.
Yes, he does.
Oh, well.
A big bushy beard.
What?
What do you guys think about?
So yes, all right. Well, I think the loot boxes, I don't know if they would be considered gambling, because I mean, in the case of Star Wars Battlefront 2, yeah, it's pay to play because you were unlocking the cards, and in the cards, you had specific powers, and those powers, you can definitely people get like real good tier. I don't have a problem with them if they are for cosmetic stuff, and if you're like Rocket League is a good loot box kind of thing. Yeah, you have the loot boxes, but you can pay. Yeah, you have to pay money to unlock them, even though like to open them up. But I don't mind that because that money goes towards like the professional side. They're just not making something up and not getting just money from it anywhere. They're taking whatever the money goes to and just putting it back into the game, back into the professional side of it, which is really cool, and I like that a lot. So I don't mind paying some money to do that for Rocket League. Other games like Battlefield has them, all cosmetic. I don't mind when they're cosmetic. I just don't. I have a big problem when it comes to like pay to play, that kind of stuff.
Eric has a great beard.
Yeah,
dude, people love your beard.
That's my 2 cents on it. I don't mind, especially if it's cosmetic. Like Rocket League, I've gotten a whole bunch of keys to unlock the crates.
But you gotta buy the keys, don't you?
Yes, yeah, but I don't mind that because it goes towards like It goes towards the championship points, like the ESL, the esports, which I don't mind.
I agree.
I don't like for the same for Fortnite. It's all cosmetic stuff because there's no pay to play, but people are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on a game that's free.
Right, exactly. If you're gonna have all that content, why don't you just have it in the flipping game?
Or unlock it in the game, or give us an opportunity to earn more than 20 or 100 V-Bucks when something costs like 1,300 V-Bucks.
They don't
I
make
know.
money otherwise, though.
Yeah, that's the only way they make money.
This is the
That's why
microtransactions.
League
That's
of
a bunch of
Legends-
BS.
Yeah. Well, especially on a free game, I think it's BS.
Well,
I think it's
well,
necessary on a
I mean, it's
if on a
necessary,
free
yeah.
game, yeah, because that's exactly like
And you
what
I
can
mean,
have
every-
right by
didn't they just get almost $1 billion? Wasn't $1 billion or something?
Well, that's how
So
you
he
get the
said that,
biggest.
my
amount of
nephew is
people by
obsessed
making
with
it
that
free.
stupid game. Which one? Are you talking
Fortnite?
about Fortnite or Rocket League?
Yeah,
Rocket
Fortnite.
League's not stupid.
No, I bet you he's talking about Fortnite because my nephew's obsessed with it also.
It's just a thing. It's like the new Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, like when I was in high school, it was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Everybody had Call of
Or
Duty.
Ha-
everybody
or Halo.
played it. Or Halo. Mostly Call of
Fortnite,
Duty.
yeah.
Call of Duty was way more casual.
Joe, what's up, man? Savers, how are you, sir? All right, so Karen Beth looks like she might have left, and she left on a great note that Eric has a great beard. So that's great. Thank you very much for that. And I agree, Fortnite, I think, is kind of...
Running its course.
It definitely... GoldenEye back in my day. Ooh, GoldenEye, yes.
Yeah. That was a good fun.
I sucked at it, he says.
That was a lot of fun.
I was middle of the road, but you never wanted to play as who was the short guy?
Odd job.
Odd job. That was always the rule. No odd job ever.
Because he was too damn short.
Exactly.
All right.
Karen Beth is back. Hey, Karen. So we're just so for those who had just joined, we're talking about video games, conversations. We're just talking about GoldenEye, which is always a fun game. Eric was just talking about how he was playing Call of Duty back in the day. We're just talking about loot boxes. So if you guys want to continue talking about loot boxes, we can do that. Unless you have any other topics
or we can
games.
finish up.
That's true. Yeah, we actually do need to finish up.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm sorry, my bad. Hi, staff. Maugiata, how are you? I'm in trouble. Hi, staff.
We love you, Steph.
All right, so we're gonna wrap everything up on. So just to catch everybody up, this is part of the podcast we're gonna be doing from now on. We're gonna be doing very interactive things for the second half. So we're gonna wrap up.
But what we're going to do is instead of doing a live one, we're going to do more of, we're going to post a story asking for questions and topics to talk about.
So I think Eric is almost done playing as the horse.
So boring.
We'll definitely, hey Chef Games, how are you? And Stephanie, hi, how are you? Again, because I'm sorry, I love you, Steph. So we'll definitely have it be a lot better the next time. This is kind of just an impromptu, just to see the reception. So I'm glad that to see that it had a decent reception here. So we'll have it part of our next podcast, a little bit more better prepared. So we'll start off ending right here. We'll talk about one more subject. What do you guys want to discuss for the last subject? It better. Yes, sir. Gotta make sure that we keep you guys happy here.
Always.
That's my job.
Guys, thank you so much for sticking with us throughout the whole entire podcast. We're going to have this a little better planned out the next time. So follow us on Instagram here, All4Gamerz. We have our Twitter, of course. That's All4Gamerz as well. We have our Facebook. Follow Matt's YouTube, Devoted Saint. We're going to get Eric up on his Twitch account, so start following him. What is it again?
Elite Ties. Twitch.tv/Elite Ties.
There you go. So, guys, I've been AJ.
Eric.
Matt.
Thank you all so much for stopping by. Take care, guys.
Later.
Peace out.
Peace.